It's your boy Guru in the house, back with another bang on episode. Well, ladies and gentlemen, of course, we're gonna talk about the new Marseille fullback again and again because literally, do we have any other news to actually cover? Of course, again, the update about Martin Odegaard will be spoken about in this video, and of course, the 3 points against Southampton. We topple them in the league. I hope we continue like this because we're 8th now and we look like in the right direction. Stepping forward is where exactly we would need to go. However, our upcoming games are not that easy, so stay tuned for that. We're going to talk about it, don't worry. Also, well, the first part is that we're going to talk about is Martin Odegaard because Norwegian journalist ESPN Gordon said, what I've heard is that Arteta called Martin and convinced him to come to Arsenal. He's creative, talented, but Mikel Arteta needs to get the best out of him to really really see the real Martin Odegaard. He's really talented. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, let's talk about Bernd Leno for now because Jens Lehmann has said something about Bernd Leno. He says, I think Bernd Leno is the most consistent player for Arsenal this season. From what I've seen, he's doing a really good job there. Without him, the position would have looked worse, the position on the table, than it is right now. Imagine Alex Runarsson. Oh my god, no. Anyways, Arias Outsada actually tweeted out, he's the journalist, he tweeted out that patience Arsenal fans, Martin Odegaard has not signed his contract yet. Latest signals suggest he will probably not be officially presented today. That was yesterday. Well, I hope something happens. But moving on, according to Diario AS, if there is a coach, Cazorla, what would his football be like? So Santi Cazorla reacted to that. This question was asked to him. So Cazorla said, I laugh a lot and I don't know if they would take me into account. The style I like is Javi's. It is the football that we've looked for in my teams. That's what I'd like, but a coach must adapt to footballers. That's a crazy answer. So Santi Cazorla was asked whether on joining Mikel Arteta's staff. He says, if I'm given the opportunity and he believes that I can help him, it is something that I would not mind and would leave the door open to enjoy that experience with him. But there is nothing for today. It will be seen. So relax, everybody who's really wanting Santi Cazorla return to Arsenal with Mikel Arteta. Right now, it is not happening. Moving on. So Lucas Torreira, according to Tutto Mercato Web, Lucas Torreira is leaving Atletico Madrid and can return to Arsenal to find a new club. Monaco takes care of it, offering the player a 3-year deal. Negotiations in progress. The offer seems to convince both the player and Arsenal. There is also interest from Lazio, who are studying the situation, as well as Fiorentina, who have been interested in him for quite some time now. But Monaco are serious contenders for his signature. Lucas Torreira is a strong target for the French club. Moving on from this one, so Hector Bellerin definitely remembers his friend Mesut Ozil. So there is an appreciation tweet from Hector with the following images that he shared on Twitter. He says, always hard to see top players leave our dressing room. It's been a pleasure to share so many good memories with you. Wish you all the best at the rate Mesut Ozil. Moving on, so let us talk about Jordan Amavi. Of course, this Marseille left back that we're going to talk about is, he says, with discussions at a standstill, left back Jordan Amavi will not extend his contract with Marseille and will leave at the end of the season. He is courted by Napoli and Crystal Palace, while Arsenal have also shown interest without making an offer, according to L'Equipe. So everything is certain, but only in the summer. How crazy is that? So Edu Gaspar shared this on his Instagram story yesterday as the snow-covered Arsenal's London Colney training ground. He says, from my office, and he shared this beautiful image. How crazy is that? Nature, you love it. You love to see it. You love to see nature, right? Moving on, Arsenal non-executive director Tim Lewis was keeping a watchful eye over the things at the St. Mary's yesterday. And of course, I'm pretty much sure that he was definitely not disappointed after yesterday's performance. But also, different stuff. Well, we saw the game yesterday, but before that, let us discuss about Unai Emery. Did you know that Unai Emery sent Mesut Ozil a private warning that went down badly with Mesut? There was definitely a time when that happened, because according to The Athletic, Emery spoke to Ozil in private and challenged Ozil to produce the level he did against Leicester City on a more consistent basis. We know that 3-1 victory and Mesut Ozil masterclass, superb 2 assists and a goal. Mesut Ozil killed the game where it should have been. Now, what actually happened between the two? So Unai Emery also warned Mesut Ozil not to get too carried away by the fact he'd play well in one game, which reportedly did not go down too well with Mesut Ozil. From that match onwards, the German was actually found himself in and out of the team. He'd regularly start games under Emery, but would find himself being hooked into the second half, much to his frustration. So that game literally changed everything of Mesut Ozil. He performed well, but the question was, can he do that on a regular basis? But unfortunately, no was the answer. However, let's move on. Arsenal have already won five away games under Mikel Arteta now, and they have won more away Premier League games this season than they did in the whole of last season. In the whole of last season, we only won 4 away games. We literally have won 5 already this season. Breaking new records, ladies and gentlemen. And since Christmas Day, only Man City have won more points in the Premier League than Arsenal. 16 points. My goodness. Crazy, crazy football. And also, Arteta opened up about Partey. He says, we had 5 players in the FA Cup that couldn't play. Tierney was one of them, and Thomas, you could not see manage 60 minutes. We don't know if it was cramp, but it was a struggle. So Thomas Partey struggled. It was not a cramp, but he struggled. Let's see how things turn out. Also, Arteta opened up about Aubameyang. He says, he's having a difficult time, and this win is for him. How crazy is that? Ian Wright tweeted out, my love for you, Bukayo Saka, will never die. Of course, it will never ever die. So Bukayo Saka posted this on his Instagram, that goal, assist and 3 points, perfect Tuesday night. Enjoy Gunners, hashtag God's child. Emil Smithrow commented on it with fire emojis. Forward Balogun says GOAT, the best ever. Jadon Sancho replied to it, keep going, with a fire emoji. Of course, there's the thing with Jack Grealish, star boy. Of course, he is our star boy, man. He's a wonderful, wonderful boy. And moving on, so Mikel Arteta was asked about Martin Odegaard. He says, I think we're pretty close, but it's not finalized yet as I understand it. I haven't spoken to Edu or the club in the last few hours, but we are very positive that we'll finalize the deal. So of course, Martin Odegaard will be a done deal. And 65% of the goals Arsenal have conceded this season have been shipped in the first half, the highest proportion in the English Premier League this season. We're going to work on that. But anyways, Rob Holding was the latest Arsenal centurion, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations for Rob Holding for 100 appearances for Arsenal. Crazy, isn't it? And also a brilliant appreciation moment for Cedric Soares' performance against his ex-club. Cedric Soares was a beast yesterday. And since the Boxing Day, only Man City have won more points and conceded fewer goals in the Premier League than Arsenal. Crazy, crazy football from Arsenal. So Bukayo Saka said, I'm just happy to be playing for Arsenal. It's a dream, especially when I get on the pitch. Oh my God, he's superb. He's unreal, is Bukayo Saka. And this celebration that he actually did was for Aubameyang. I think much love, of course. So Bernd Leno tweeted out this image with the caption, great team performance tonight, with this emoji. So Bernd Leno is unreal, man. And Rob Holding says, I actually had no idea about the 100th appearance. I was going in the tunnel before coming out to do the press, and Dan told me I had joined the 100 club. So it's a proud moment for me and my family. Here's to another 100. After the weekend, we knew we wanted to get them back because they celebrated, and we were disappointed to go out of the FA Cup. It was a good bit of revenge. We were angry about the weekend's result, and we wanted to get back at them. So everyone was fired up for it. So Alex Lacazette celebrated with number 14 after the goal that he scored, and the goal that's really sealed the deal for us, the third goal. And Alex Lacazette shared the same image on his Twitter with number 14. They already celebrated it just to commemorate the goal, or rather dedicate their goal to Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Aubameyang, you're in our thoughts, bro. Love you. Take your time, bro. We all are with you, my man. Well, 5 league wins in 6 games, a third consecutive away league win for the first time in 8 years for Arsenal. Well, that is not the talk of the town. The talk of the town is one man. Gary Lineker tweeted out yesterday, right after the match, young Bukayo Saka has been terrific again tonight. Great talent. Oh my God. If it's coming from Gary Lineker, you take it with both the hands and run with it, man. So Rio Ferdinand on Saka says, he was tremendous. His skill, the maturity at which he plays is so impressive as well. He can play 1 and 2 touch, plays off both feet. His decision making, that for me is someone playing well beyond his years. In terms of performances and output on that pitch, the senior players will be looking at him and saying, wow, I hope he's in the team. And Arteta on Saka being a leader on the pitch says he's got that. He's really humble, really respectful, but at the same time, he's got that character within him. And on the pitch, he can demand the ball. He can make actions and decisions that is not very usual as his age. So with this, we end this episode. Appreciation video, ladies and gentlemen, for Bukayo Saka, Cedric Soares, Rob Holding, Alex Lacazette, and of course, the whole team. Mikel Arteta deservedly so. The performance was superb, and we are 8th in the league, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you guys feel about it in my live today. Enter the live, and you guys will definitely have a blast. Cheers. I will see you in the next one.